o'clock here. It is Friday, March the 7th, 6:30 a.m. for me here in Vancouver, Pacific time. That's 9:30 Eastern time, 2:30 GMT. We had non-farm payrolls out this morning, job numbers out of the US, out of Canada. In both cases, the numbers were less than the consensus numbers. Let's see how that's affected the market, starting on the dollar index. And you can see the sell-off has continued and broken through a really significant support level, which we had at 103.33, and that low at 103.33, the last time we've seen that low was in November of last year, and then we got a bounce up following that low, following that support. Different circumstances, things have changed in all ways, fundamentally, geopolitically, and right now we are seeing that technically buyers did not, so far should I say, have not stepped in at this level. Selling is continuing as we enter the US session, which has been up and running now for a good 1.5 hours. US stock market is open. As I said, the job numbers are out. And for now, US dollar weakness is still the order of the day. Trading right now at 103.24. That's significant for me. Have a look at the red candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th consecutive day. At this point, higher highs, higher lows. Being the end of the first trading week in February and the US session now underway, of course, we can see a reversal. We can see things turn around. Will there be demand for US dollars at this price, at this low support level? It doesn't appear that way, but we've got the whole US session in front of us. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. $9:30 Eastern, that means Wall Street has just opened, and there you can see on the daily right now, you can see kind of a doji starting off lower, looked to test yesterday's support of 5,771, but a gap up to start the day, came lower, and now looking to turn green now that the stock market has opened. Perhaps we'll see that inverse relationship between US dollar and gold. Weak US dollar we've seen so far. Perhaps we'll see a green candle and we'll see buyers or demand to close out the week in the S&P. I'm going to go just to scroll out and get some perspective, bigger picture. And the weekly, you can see that it has tested, the S&P has tested the support from October last year, down here at the 5,737 level, and we did see a bounce there. There's the same support as the same support level has been tested this week, and you saw that there is a bounce at this point, and we'll really see the bounce. If I think I go to the hourly time frame, well, there you can see the bounce off the support level, looking to go higher and testing, I guess, at the first target on the upside would be 5,837. Stock markets look like putting in a little bit of a push to start the trading on the major equities today. Let's have a look at gold. Gold, I'm on the hourly here, but gold sitting in this $30 range. On the downside, 2,889, close to 2,890. And on the upside, we're looking at 2,929, not able to get to that 2,930. So just over a $30 range. Buying, the strategy here looking to be buying off support levels, selling off resistance levels or area at least. In this past hour, you can see as the US dollar index is going down, so we are seeing gold putting in a little bit of a run. Gold's been comfortable around that 2,918 level. It's closed at that level for the past 3 days, but right now 2,922, targeting resistance on the upside being at 2,930. To get an idea, let me just go to the daily, put it in perspective. And there you can see, been in this tight range for the last few days. There's the support today, not even as low as the support over the past 2 days, and buyers demand at this 2,910 level, the close from yesterday, so far 2,922. And as we speak, looking to come up and test that 2,930, we have, should this turn into something a little bit stronger, this short rally today, we do have resistance sitting at 2,954. Let's have a look at oil, which has been in a very strong downtrend. There's a nice bounce today from yesterday's close at $62.28. Notable that it was trading below the all-important $70 number, but you can see it has bounced back some demand, be it for geopolitical reasons, supply concerns, but has reached the $71 mark as we speak, and looks like buyers are, I've scrolled out, looks like buyers are now testing this 71.14 area. And significant that the bounce up, again, we've seen this in all of our instruments we're looking at today, a bounce off these support levels here in September, October of last year is where we saw similar lows at 68.36. 2 days ago, we visited that same support area. Yesterday, a doji, neither side able to either to really take control, but so far today, buyers in control above $71. Buyers will be even looking perhaps higher, even to $72. Of course, sellers will be looking to come back below $70. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Has tried lower, all the way down to 84,600 today. Now sitting at 91. We're looking at a roughly a $7,000 range already to start the day. Should buyers continue, we've seen the wide ranges that are possible with Bitcoin, meaning buyers could well be eyeing the 92,000 area. Let's zoom into the hourly. That's the hourly. So we earlier, sellers took it right down to that 84,700. Buyers in control now. That's through the European session and into the US session. Looking up here to resistance at 92,789. You can see how I mentioned in the last few commentaries that I've been doing, how very relevant it is to put in our resistance and support areas and look at how traders are certainly watching out for those levels. We've seen bounces up off support. We've seen bounces down off resistance. Certainly guidelines that we need to use when we're trading in these volatile conditions. Good trading. Keep that discipline. I will see you at the end of the day.